Hi everyone, thanks for making the left turn, and welcome back to another episode of History Jacksonville here on the Jack's Left channel. I'm George Farrar, and I'm pleased to be here in historic Confederate Park today. Confederate Park opened in 1907 as Dignan Park. Dignan Park to honor a gentleman who was a chairman on the Public Works Board. In 1914, Jacksonville hosted the United Confederate Veterans reunion, and a year later built this memorial, the Women of the Southland Memorial. It had a big impact. The reunion had a big impact on the city, and so to honor those days, the city worked to build this historic monument that still stands today in 2014. I'm now going to take us out onto the promenade. We're going to talk more about Confederate Park. We're also going to talk about Henry J. Clutho Park. And so, as I always say, it's time to do it. Let's do it. Let's roll it. Another one of the major attractions here in historic Confederate Park is the promenade that extends through this park all the way up towards Clutho Park. What an amazing promenade, a major attraction for the park. It was built later on in the late 1920s, early 1930s. This pedestrian walkway over this nice Amsterdam or Venetian style canal was built in 1929 apparently by what I see here on this bridge. Quite an amazing time it must have been for the park, and one can imagine in the early 1930s seeing people strolling up and down this canal. I think it calls upon us to think about where we are right now with parks in general here in the city of Jacksonville. I think, and I call upon the people of Jacksonville, the leadership of Jacksonville, the mayor, the city council, and various civic organizations to start investing in these great treasures that we have in our parks. You know, I hear often how we have one of the largest park systems in the nation. Well, I think we should put some time into doing the best that we can to restore what once was incredible. I think that while there are certain limitations for it, given how old the masonry and the construction of this area is, I think that we really want to make the parks vibrant and to attract people to really enjoy all that we have here in Jacksonville to offer, for getting out there, getting some fresh air, and going for a stroll, and really taking in what is unique right here, not that far, just a couple blocks down or up from downtown. So I really am excited because we're going to look some more at the parks. We're going to go now off to Clutho Park and take a look at what's there while we walk along this promenade. The promenade extends all the way here to Clutho Park, which opened at the turn of the century as Springfield Park. Our first zoo was constructed here in 1914, and our first city pool was built here in 1922. It was renamed Clutho Park in 1984 to honor the renowned architect who came to Jacksonville after the Great Fire of 1901 and designed and built the great masterpiece that we know as the Cohen Brothers Department Store, later known as today's City Hall. Also, he designed the Dial-Up Church building downtown. So We have this great park system here in Jacksonville. I hope that in the future years, the people of Jacksonville come together and demand upon the city a true investment. While we put a lot of focus on the river and certainly out of the stadium, Jacksonville's big. Jacksonville has a huge park system and has a lot of treasures. And I hope that today you were able to see some of the maybe more not known about treasures that we have a stone's throw away from downtown, from the downtown skyscrapers, not far off Union and State Street. So I'm real excited about where History Jacksonville is going. Please stay tuned to the Jacksonville channel. As I always say, the best is yet to come, and I have a lot planned as we start to explore Springfield and other neighborhoods around Jacksonville. And please check out the Jacksonville channel, and of course, please check out www.theleftturnetwork.com. It's all there, and I'm excited as certainly while we have the heat of the summer, as temperatures start to cool later in the year, we're still going to have the heat up of the Jacksonville political scene. So there's so much going on, and I'm excited that you could join me today and be a part of it. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. See you later.